Hello, everybody. This is another exciting talk about the Rocco Fowler story. It's been quite interesting the last few days of what's been going on, things that I've been finding out, memories, actually getting up and, right when I wake up, it's like I run for my pen and my pad because I know that I gotta let something out. But there's a lot of stuff. I'm learning a lot. I just took a herbal clean. What it is it detoxifies the body. It detoxes your body, and it begins to work immediately. It's funny, I just did a video before and it cut me off and said that the story, it was weird how it worked, but I definitely have been having some things go on, waking up with bloody nose. I've woke up with blood on my blankets. I've also had the feeling of something that I was in my laundry room the other day, and it grabbed me by my shirt, my hoodie, and jerked me back. And then I had another incident where I was just laying on my bed playing with my daughter. Normal day, normal life, trying to live life. And all of a sudden I feel something holding my legs and pulling my legs like this. That's kind of slowed down a bit, but once you start traveling down this road, it's like, this is a journey. I always put it out there, for the experiencers that hear this video, always put it out there. We need to stand up for each other, and we need to help one another instead of fight against one another. It's not right. It's not. It's unacceptable. We're supposed to be there for one another, love one another, show one another respect. Don't debunk one another. Allow the debunkers to go play in the damn sandbox and pull each other's hair, like my investigator says all the time, and point their fingers at one another and try to get a movie deal and try to become famous. Not me. No, that's not me. I am in the process of looking for a possible ghostwriter. So if anybody hears this live, you can contact me at Sean Fowler on Facebook, and drop a message in my inbox, and I have a story to tell. It's just I need to find the right person to tell that story to, that has, it's got to be somebody who I can trust, who I can, tell my life story of what I've lived, of the turmoil that I went through. The distress, the emotional distress, the emotional, physical, all of this stuff, all of this, the pain, the suffering, the crying, the waking up with marks not knowing where they came from, the memories that come back. This could be a very painful process. I actually, I write quite a bit. I was sitting there and I was talking to my mother, thanks to, my friend, and also I consider an investigator. But I consider him more than an investigator, I should say. I consider him a friend, somebody that's truly genuine, someone that knows the truth, someone that doesn't sit there and point fingers at people, someone who sits there and tries to bring us all together for a good reason, for a good cause. However, so I was speaking, with my mother. I don't want to get off topic. I was speaking, with my mother, and I had a memory of, it was funny. I had dreamt about this, or I was in a lucid. I don't know what was going on, but I woke up, and I automatically drew this picture of a barn and a craft over the top of the barn, and me standing underneath that craft. Now I remember exactly where the house was, where I drew this picture, and I remember the barn that was behind my house. This was also where my mother said that I would have, I would hate being next to a window. And I have memories of being levitated off of my bed, sent right into a ship, and waking up in my bed and not remembering anything that had happened. Woke up, felt like I was drugged. But, just, and she says to me, she says, I knew they were coming and studying you. Me and your father both knew. And, my mother also believes that my father might have some kind of connection on the other side with these ETs, and has always had that connection. But, I can't begin to, speculate on all different things, because when I do that, then, it could always be the smallest thing that's actually the truth. The smallest thing that could be the truth. But, it's amazing what writing does. How, when your pen hits that pad and you just start pouring everything out that's in that right brain activity between 30 and 45 minutes of waking up. It's amazing. It's amazing what happens, what comes out. You'll surprise yourself. You'll be like, why am I drawing all this stuff that I had no interest in a long time ago? But now, back in 2014, I woke up to all this stuff. I went through mayhem. I put a bottle of vodka to my lips. I did what I did, and now I'm at a point in my life where I have started my healing. So, when I learn things, I like to pass them on. And, I have a story. Yeah, everybody has an experience, and this was an experiencer. I'm not trying to look for popularity. I'm not trying to look for major fame. I'm not trying to look for that. But yes, I do want to continue to put the truth out there. Because there's thousands of us that are just sitting in silence right now that need to get up and speak and say, I am an experiencer. And I will say, welcome, my fellow experiencer. And that's all I'm going to leave you all with tonight. And I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful evening. Love you all.